From this administration, we've seen them go after gas stoves, air conditioning units with regulation, refrigerators, washing machines, dishwashers, now water heaters. How many more home appliances will Americans eventually have to replace then because of regulations?
So just to be clear, when it comes to water heaters, and it is proposed, what has been put forward. If and when it is enacted, it's going to help consumers save about $11 billion a year. That's what the president wants to do. He wants to make sure that we lower costs for the American people. That's why the Inflation Reduction Act is so important, right? Because it's going to provide up to $2,000 in credit as it relates to energy.
Most people, including a majority of Democrats, are likely to vote for a candidate who is against green energy regulations on appliances. A sign the Biden administration's climate policies may be missing the mark with both parties. A poll conducted by CRC Research for the 85 Fund shows most people are against the federal government placing regulations on household appliances, one of President Joe Biden's latest efforts to tackle climate change. When asked how likely it was they would support a candidate who would revoke those regulations, 56% of respondents said they were more likely to support such a candidate. The poll showed most respondents across all parties are in favor of consumer decisions over government restrictions. Several proposed regulations from the Department of Energy include strict standards that could lead to less available gas stoves. Those who responded to the survey were overall not supportive of political agendas playing a role in their everyday lives. The Department of Energy unveiled its Energy Policy and Conservation Program at the beginning of the year. It involves new standards on conventional cooking appliances with the overarching goal of cracking down on emissions from household items. Republicans have criticized the proposed standards and labeled them as costly government overreach.
Since day one in the Oval Office, Joe Biden and his administration have been waging war on American energy. Now they are targeting gas stoves. This week, House Republicans will proudly pass the Save Our Gas Stoves Act and the Gas Stove Protection and Freedom Act.